Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to today's video. Firstly, I hope you've all been keeping well and staying safe during these turbulent times. Now remember guys, we've all we've got, yeah, so be sure to look after one another. Now within today's video, I'm actually going to go through a concept that I actually applied as I was quitting my job. So back in 2018, or at the end of it, I think gave myself 30 days, or 45 days for the business, but 30 days for myself to kick into gear and actually do something about the dissatisfaction I had with working in the job I was in. So what I'd done was I'd actually used a concept called buying success. So buying success, what that meant was I would find or identify the best person in that space or in that niche and literally learn from them. So I'd go through and buy a $2,000 course, I'd buy a $5,000 course, and I'll just go and soak up that information. And from there, once I go through specific chapters of that course or that program, I would then apply it and implement it. So as an example, I had quit my job back in October 2018, and at that time I invested in a course called SMMA, which is a good friend Aman Ghazi's course. And yeah, I just literally found what was in that course and applied it. Module 1 applied, Module 2 applied, Module 3. So you'll find in LinkedIn that back in 2018, in the month of October, was when I actually started my agency. And that's the day I said, I'm going to start my agency. I'm also going to do things around me that's going to instigate me and encourage me to continuously move forward. So one of the issues that we have these days is that we just are too slow to move. We procrastinate, we stagnate, and we eventually do nothing. Whereas in this instance, I was dissatisfied that I wanted to go out and number 1, learn something, number 2, implement it, and number 3, see the results or see the fruits of my labor within that month or 45 days. And lo and behold, I was actually able to do that. One of the key things here was seeing and being able to believe in my ability to go out and do it. So for those who are saying that maybe I don't have $2,000, maybe I don't have $5,000 to spend on a course, or someone who's at their top tier of their game or in their industry, but just can't get to them. So the easiest thing I would recommend you do is buy books. Buy books, invest in audiobooks, and start to build out that knowledge. So whether they be at the top of their tier within digital marketing, top of their tier within copywriting, top of their tier within just any facet of industry, find them, find the literature, and just go out there and buy it. So $15 as opposed to $2,000 or $5,000, yeah, there's a bit of a difference there. Better yet, if you don't even have $15, the best thing you can do is head over to YouTube or head over to Google and just identify any articles or any work or any videos that they've been able to push out and just learn from them. One of the things I've realized when I was purchasing the courses was not only was I purchasing the courses when I could afford them, but at least 6 to 12 months beforehand, I was always sinking myself into videos. I'd spend hours upon hours just learning about the craft. The beauty of YouTube and the beauty of Google is that it just gives us the opportunity to gather that data and gather the information and then apply it. Anyway, so that is my concept. That's the concept of buying success. Now, I didn't frame that concept. I think I learned that concept from someone who then learned it from someone else, then they learned from someone else. But again, the concept is very simple and effective. Buy success. Learn from those who are at the top of the game and actually go out there and execute. So that's pretty much it. That's the concept for today, which is basically buying success. Identify that person who is at the top of their game and invest in them. Invest in yourself. And if you can't necessarily afford it at the moment, go onto YouTube, go onto Google, go into any form of media and try and soak up as much information of what they put out, because there is a hell of a lot of information out there, and no doubt the top people in your industry that you're a part of, they would have put something out there, whether it be a podcast, whether it be an interview, whether it be literature. Go out there, soak it up, and then when it's time to commit, or when you have that time to actually invest, go do so. But yeah, hope that helps. Anyway, this is a concept that I'd love to hear from you guys. If you guys do apply it and see some results, whether it be something that as extravagant as myself, quitting my job, quitting the safety and security of a wage, a year and a half before getting long service leave, which for those who aren't aware, that's when you accumulate 10 years worth of work for a company, they pay you out in basically a lump sum, 3 months usually for us. But for me, that security or that safety of me getting a lump sum from a well-paying IT job, by the way, I would prefer to go on the route that I did. So anyway, I am a clear example of what happens when you buy success, and I hope that you guys actually out there do the same as well. It's never too late to go out there and do it. I'm a clear example, and if I can do it, I'm sure you can too as well. Anyway, that's the video for today. Hope you guys are well. Catch you all soon. Bye.